Come on, Mouser. So while we're waiting for that to chew, we'll just go on and chuck a bit more of this out. That's some ripe stuff, that is. That's a grabful. Another half dozen like that. We'll have most of it done. Oh, not supposed to fall down. I'll do. Hey? He says, no, I'm not very comfortable. You're taking me jumper out. Yeah, I don't know where that's gone. I'm sorry about that. I reckon I can fit that last bit on there. We've got a bit of space down the back and there's only that bit left. Bit of tidying up. I'll be glad to get that done. I think that's a brick. One way to find out. Oh, there we go. I got it. Is that a brick? Or a block of wood? Block of wood. We're okay. That can go in there. pretty full load. There is a bit left of the floor lane there. I think what I'll do is actually no, I'm going to leave it where it is. I'll let it mulch this up a minute. Then when I put the bucket back on the skid steer, we'll have a bit of a scrape up, tidy up, put the last bit in there, and that's it. All in time for lunch. Right, I think we've chewed up about as much as we need to really. There's a bit lot underneath there. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm just going to push that up. It'll give folks bringing stuff in an idea where I want it, which will be up this end here. Yeah. Let's chuck it out. There's still a fair bit to come out of there yet. That was a big load, the lot, so. Right. We're done with that. I was thinking of scraping up the last little bit and putting it through, but you know what? It's like 1.5 bucketfuls on the skid steer. It's not worth the effort. So we're just going to push that up and start a new pile. You come in? You stay in there? Stay in there, okay. Oh. Not quite as keen as usual. You coming up then? Oh, you are coming up. Come on, Em. Right, happy now? Good. Okay, it might be 3 bucketfuls, but there's not much left. Membrane in there. I don't know if I can grab it or not. There you go. It is 1/4 midday. I'm gonna go and treat myself to a cup of coffee, and then we'll crack on with that bottom yard. I'm gonna get rid of this water. Definitely improvement. Something else I need to do this afternoon is I need to. You warm? I need to get that Zago under cover before it gets too wet and goes rotten in there. So I think, where am I going to put it? I think is where the small bales are, back in there. So as well as finishing cleaning out our bottom yard today, I might have a little bit of a tidy up in here. So I don't know whether to put those little bales there or back against the wall over there, which might be the better idea. Thing is, do I need them? I don't really need them. Or do I feed them? I could give them to the cattle, chuck it out in the field. They'll have it out there, they won't mind that. Might do that. Anyway, for the time being, we're going to have to move those so I can get that in here. I got a bit warm doing that. I mean, it's not like it was a lot. All I did was move that pile of bales to there from there, just to give me enough space to get that in here. But I have got a little bit of a sweat on, so. Okay, so I'm gonna get Zago off in here, tractor unhooked, then the tractor's then free for haymaking. I haven't when we start that. It's probably gonna be when I come back from, no, it's definitely gonna be when I come back from my Scotland trip. Hopefully I come back on the Sunday. If the weather was right, I was hoping to go on the Monday making, as in baling, or sorry, mowing. But I've been SOS by my brother to do something on the Monday, so it looks like it could be Tuesday, the earliest, as I can make a start on this next week. So at the moment, everything seems to be stood up. So here and to the farm. So I think what we're going to do is probably going to make here first, get this done out of the way, mainly because I want that field down, the two fields to recover, that if I want to then start bringing them into rotation for grazing, I can. If I want to stop giving silage, I can. But yeah, the sooner I can get that knocked off down there. Let's put it this way, if we had guaranteed dry weather for the rest of the week, I'd be tempted to mow it today, on the Monday, so that our baler man could come and bale it on Saturday or Sunday while I'm in Scotland. But the weather's just, it's just not promising any dry days. So I was just thinking how I'm going to get this to reverse in there. Of course, I can go around the barn now because the green waste heap is gone. I got enough room. Whereas this morning, well no, I could have done this morning, yesterday, I'd have struggled to do this. But yay, we got some yard space back. Look at all that lovely room. So we're going to have to order some stone in. Probably going to want a couple of loads because I want to dig all that soft stuff out of there, get some membrane, put membrane down and resurface that with some decent stone, whatever I can get. I also need to do the far end yard, which we still haven't finished mucking out. I decided to do this first, so which was probably a mistake because Holly bought me back a great big Cornish pasty from her Cornwall trip, and I scoffed the whole thing and then decided to move bales. Not my best idea. Hello. Right, it's taken me a couple of wriggles to get myself lined up, but I think I'm kind of squarish on now. Thing is, this thing is so big, my mirrors don't go out far enough to get me a decent view from up behind, so it's too much, too much, too much. Look at what you're doing, Ian. Yeah, this thing's so big that when I'm going straight backwards, I can't see it out of either of the mirrors. So it's kind of guesswork. I don't reckon we're far away from the wall there. Get out and have a look. Pretty close to those bales. I just wonder whether I can leave myself some space at the back, because if I'm going to use some of these bales for the cattle, I might want to grab some from there. I reckon I reckon that's going to do. It's inside, it's undercover, it's dry. Right, let's go and get me thing to put that on. Right, I'm just going to make sure it's secure on that block, because if it rocks and rolls, it could fall off and then it will be an absolute pig to pick up. No, that looks okay. Yeah, that's okay. Click. There he goes. Peace. Isn't that lovely? Bit of peace. Right, well, while I was doing that, Ewan turned up in the yard with a transit, loaded up with wood chip and logs. So I think before I start on the yard out there, I better actually have a tidy up out here, and I've kind of nicked most of their space. I can soon put that right. That's tacked up tidy in there. He's in far enough, he's out of the weather. Yeah, that can stay there. Probably, well, I don't know. Straw's got to go back in there. Might have to put some hay in there if we're in that space, but the idea is I'm going to fill that barn up with hay first over there. So this net's going to have to come down or be rolled up so I can get in and out of here. So the tractor and the Doosan's probably going to come in here for a bit. I'm going to fill that barn up first with hay, including that bay down there. And yeah, then we'll move over here. That's already getting hot in there. Next, all needs pushing up. Somehow they've managed to bury mine much better out, so very cleverly. So I need to equally cleverly pick it back out again. Nice bit of sporting in there. I think he's gone a bit too far though. Bit of a dusty job, and a bit of sweat is making it stick to my forehead and face. It's making me itch a bit. Skid steers are fantastic, and I'll not have a word said against it, but when you get warm, when you've been in here for a while, you've got a hot engine behind you, a hot pump between your legs. Don't take long to get hot. Right, so that's the compost pushed up, the firewood I pushed up, the muck spreader revealed, that log pushed back a bit, the wood chip sort of tidied up. I'll go back to the yard now, although I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cold drink first and then come back down. That sounds like a really good idea. Right, Bina.